Hello, this is Breakfast with John Kay and Sally Nugent.
Just after 8:30. Good morning. We're reporting this morning that 7 Labour MPs have been suspended after rebelling against the government. They voted instead with the SNP on a motion to scrap the two-child benefit cap.
Among them was Zarah Sultana, who joins us live on the programme now. Morning to you. Did you know you were going to be kicked out if you rebelled?
No, I wasn't informed that that was what was going to happen if I rebelled.
How does that feel now, then?
Well, I'm disappointed that the party has taken this decision. The party should be able to tolerate difference in opinion. And actually, there isn't much difference in opinion because a lot of the PLP, the Parliamentary Labour Party, want to scrap the two-child benefit cap. But the fact that this decision has been made is disappointing.
But you have just won a general election on a manifesto that did not include scrapping the two-child benefit cap. So surely you shouldn't be surprised by this reaction.
The manifesto I stood on committed to reviewing universal credit and causes of poverty and having an ambitious strategy to tackle poverty, which of course should include scrapping the two-child benefit cap. Within the Labour Party, all of its affiliated trade unions, 11 of them, support scrapping the two-child benefit cap. This is also supported by the TUC, which represents 6 million workers, as well as Keir Starmer himself in 2020 for his leadership bid. You also have charities like Save the Children, as well as the Archbishop of Canterbury calling for this. The two-child benefit cap is seen as the key driver of child poverty in this country. And if the Labour Party is to have a moral mission, surely it should be to eradicate child poverty.
It is such early days, though, into this government, isn't it? Do you feel like you have achieved anything?
I've always said that as a backbench MP representing a constituency where 10,000 children live in poverty, avoidable poverty, it is incumbent on me to use every opportunity to change that lived reality for those children or for those families. 1 in 3 children in Coventry South are facing this reality where they are going to sleep hungry at night, learning on an empty stomach, going back to cold homes, missing on key life experiences. And again, this isn't just the immediate impact of poverty. There are long-term impacts in terms of health, well-being, and even life expectancy. So as a constituency MP, it is really important that MPs are able to make the case for their constituents and vote in a way that enables them to be able to sleep at night.
But the Chancellor, Rachel Reeves, has said no unfunded commitments will be made. Do you accept that at this point there simply isn't the money?
Well, fiscal responsibility at this moment in time means 330,000 children in our country are living in poverty. We are the 6th largest economy in the world. We have enough wealth to fund this. In fact, under the Tories' austerity programme, which decimated our public services and harmed our communities, the wealthy really made an absolute killing. In fact, their wealth tripled under the Tories. It is now just shy, total wealth of UK billionaires is just shy of 700 billion. So there are policies that we could implement to fund this policy. One of them is a 2% wealth tax on assets over 10 million. That would raise £24 billion. If you have a policy that equalises capital gains with income rate thresholds, you would raise £16 billion. So when people say there isn't enough money to fund this, they're not looking in the right places. And it's really important that we make a difference right now, because we can change people's lives right now by implementing this and not waiting for a moment in the future.
So are you saying then that the Labour Party in government is unwilling to find this money?
Politics and the decisions we make are based on will. And what I would say is that allowing this to continue is a matter of political will. So that's what needs to change.
I'm going to put this point to you again, though. Don't you think this is very early days in this government to start rebelling?
Over the course of the election and in the 4 or 5 years that I've been an MP, I've knocked on doors, I've spoken to parents, I've volunteered at the food bank, and we know that the cost of living crisis and child poverty is right up there in terms of the issues that people care about. So it's really important that we do not waste time or tinker around the edges in terms of what needs to be done. We all know what needs to be done. The evidence is there, the research has been done, and we know that this is the key driver of child poverty. Gordon Brown has said that, Sir David Marmot has said that as well. So we just need to address this.
So you are now suspended. How are you going to serve your constituents?
As a backbench MP, I will continue to serve my constituents in doing casework, in representing their interests in Parliament, in continuing to vote in a way that I believe represents their interests.
Zarah Sultana, thank you.